Hi everyone, I am from Mara Technologies. This is a demo video of SAP S/4HANA end-to-end Greenfield Implementation Project Training. We provide functional modules like SD, FICO, PP, and EWM. Let's watch the demo session.
Anush, I have almost 17 plus years of experience working as a delivery lead and in Middle East, even Europe countries projects. So how this implementation project we have designed? So may I know what is the reason we need implementation project? Anybody can tell me why implementation project is required? Anybody? Why implementation project is
business into SAP?
Okay. No, what is the requirement? Suppose you completed SAP or you completed the training from institute, completed the training from the some online sessions also, but still we need SAP.
Yeah. So this is a exposure like where we can get a practical environment exposure. Like suppose let's see we have completed SAP, but yes. So in the practical environment, we can't able to get the direct into jump into implementation because we don't know what is the process, how to take handover, how to write this blueprint. So again, after blueprint, how we can take the details into updating there into the system, how we can create the accounts. So these all the practical environment experience. We want this implementation project where we can get the exposure and we can go whenever we join in a company, we can get a good exposure where we can perform ourselves freely.
Yeah. Okay. See now, now as a consultant, we learn something. We know the configuration, right? So, but if you talk about a consultant, suppose you are going to work in on a new implementation project. So, do you know how many deliverables are there? How many deliverables?
Yeah, so that is, I think, according to project and according to client requirement, it is depends.
No, this is not a client requirement. As per the Activate methodology, how many deliverables consultant has to do?
So as a consultant or as a specific SD consultant, you meant to say?
No. See, consultant means all. Everybody have a same deliverables.
Okay. So we have 9 deliverables.
So what is the 9?
So 9 first we have to go for company course. Then we'll go to a sales organization. Then we'll go to
deliverables means not a org structure. Okay. See, concept is like here. The implementation project. So first, what is the deliverables actually? For example, the company they have 10 divisions. 10 divisions is like they have they have mechanical divisions. They have commercial divisions. They are they are manufacturing in the bridges. So they are manufacturing some projects, big projects. So they have a manufacturing, fabrication manufacturing. They have wet mix manufacturing. So first, the client business process we have to understand. See, till now what we have done, you've gone through some recording, you just practiced. So that is one of the deliverable in S/4HANA implementation project. Okay, why there is a one of the implementation project? Because in implementation project there are more than 21 deliverables are there. So these 21 deliverables, the consultant we have to deliver it. Okay, so why consultant has to deliver 21 deliverables? That is SAP they have designed. When you are implementing SAP S/4HANA implementation greenfield project, you have to follow these 21 deliverables based on the phases. In Activate methodology, there are 6 phases are there. Okay, so each and every phases what we are going to deliver. So we are going to so every consultant has to deliver it. Okay, so before that implementation projects, if you are working in implementation project, so what benefits you are going to get it, right? Suppose till now you are end user, till now some of them they are working as an end user, somebody is still they are non-SAP. So for them this implementation project will be boost for 75%. This will boost. So your profile looks like a fresher. Fresher maybe 10%, 20% is okay. But additionally, if you are working 3 to 4 project, put it in your CV. So now your CV it will be double benefit. For example, in market, if you see fresher, SAP MM fresher, SAP SD fresher, maybe they have around 10,000 jobs. That 10,000 jobs also will go for referrals. That will not come to job site. The same way. If you go for the another line, like it's like a exposure. So you are putting some three project, you are putting four project, your profile go for under exposure experience point of view, your profile will be shortlisted. So here 90,000 jobs are there across the global. So this 90,000 jobs, any one of the job, definitely you can able to pick it out. So for that we need implementation project. So if you go, fresher loop, okay, I will put it only, fresher level. Your profile, first of all, it will not be shortlisted for next 3 months, 6 months. Nobody will call you. Am I right? If you are putting your profile as a if you are a fresher, you are not
Yeah.
applying yourself as a any project deliverable. Your profile, first of all, nobody is going to shortlist that. So for that only, we are telling if you work in implementation project. So what is implementation project? So in the offshore as a consultant, what we have delivered, so what we have configured, what we have discussed with client, what are the functional specification, what is forms, what is report, what is interfaces, what is conversion, what is so these kind of rise up object also you have to learn in the project. So in the project there are two different things. One is deliverable. There are 21 deliverables are there. In that one of the deliverable is nothing but functional specification. What is functional specification? So functional specification is nothing but you are designing the customization forms, customizing the reports, customizing the interfaces, right? So these are all the things called as a rise up objects. Okay, so these are all things called as a rise up objects, right? So now you have to in this project, it will make sure that you are working as a consultant. On top of you there is a project management organization, PMO team will be there. On top of you there is a consultant also will be there for you. Okay, so completely you are, so completely the implementation consultant, team, they will help you in the project. But you are the front end, you are the consultant here. So that opportunity we are giving for you. Okay, because if you are working in the implementation project, if you are riding the cycle, then only you can ride a cycle, correct? The same approach, you will be working as a SAP trainee or SAP consultant, SD, FI, PP. On top of you, PMO will be there. On top of you, there is we have a module lead will be there, consultant will be there. They will help you in the implementation project. Okay. So end of the day, first you have to understand which project we are going to be work and what is the strength, what kind of, whether are they manufacturing, are they retail oriented company. So this information, everything we will provide you. So once you join the project, that is the scope document. Okay, which project you are going to be work and what is the scope of the project, everything we will be provide for you. So it's clear?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and about Mara Technologies, we are more than 10 plus years of experience company, and we have more than placed 10,000 plus people. So why I'm telling 10,000 people? We started almost so almost 10 12 years actually. The concept, like people who already completed getting the author certifications, global certifications, and most of them they will be joining with us because they invested for 4 lakh 3.75 lakhs. They invested for SAP global certification. They couldn't get the SAP jobs, so they are telling, sir, there everybody is calling for SAP projects, implementation projects should be there. So only that particular crowd only, mostly they will be, they know, so okay, SAP implementation project is required, so that we will get a good salary, good company. So they will be joining in our implementation project. So luckily you also, without investing in SAP global certificate, and you are trying to join, you are trying to attend the implementation project, whether you are joining or whether you are postponing. So then this implementation project, it's a it's a game changer, right? So this implementation project, suppose one project just for 2 months if you work, so after that your profile, it will go for experienced candidate. So fresher, there is one line, experience, there is another line. So your profile, it will go for experience line. So if experience line, what is the benefit? Opportunities are more. Opportunities not in India, opportunities in Middle East, opportunities it is in Kenya, opportunity it is in Europe, UK, everywhere. Opportunities are global. Up to SAP is not a Indian based company, right? SAP, it's a German based company. So we know across the global SAP they are implemented. Okay, So what is next actually? Only implementation project. Mara Technology is offering only implementation project. Yes or no? No. So we are offering support projects. We are providing the rollout project exposure also during the implementation project, and we are providing migration project, and we are providing solution architect also. So concept is, for example, in your profile, let's say you are Paul, Mr. Paul. Okay, I have worked four project. First project is it's a, let's say, PICL India Private Limited. So this is like my roles and responsibility. I worked as a involved in the scope of the document. I was involved in the fit to standard workshop. I was involved in the configuration. I was involved in the testing. So you are designing your BBP in your profile like that, in CV like that. So then another project, you have to put it something rollout project. So you will be getting the knowledge of what is rollout. So rollout is one country, they might be implemented, another company, we are going to be doing the rollout. So like that, we have to get the additional exposure of the rollout project also. Now this rollout project also in your profile, project number 2. Okay, let's say Rizayat Construction. So this is for rollout project. So what is the roles and responsibility? So my roles and responsibility 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So those points you have to be updated there. Okay, so that is for the support project. Same thing, rollout project also, migration project also. End of the day, this implementation project, after 45 days time, you will have a confident in your profile. You have a minimum 3 to 4 project. That is based on your skill set. Sir, I learned perfectly in the implementation project. So definitely I will put 3 project. Definitely I will put 4 project as a 4 years. So that is your up to you. But here I'm telling you, fresher itself, they are getting minimum 12 lakhs. They are getting the offer. If you worked as a you worked as implementation project, and our fresher, just to 12,000, which means nobody can get the job, for more than 5 lakhs or 6 lakhs. But 12 lakhs, very recently he got the job also. Okay, so which means with pressure he is getting, but experience, you think about that. Okay, I need to put it my profile as a implementation support rollout migration project, and with all the roles and responsibility, everything, your profile have more weightage. You will be getting huge calls. So only thing is, you have to technically, you have to implement full-fledgedly in the implementation project. You will have a confidence on that. So clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so next we are talking about the end-to-end implementation project. So here the project is started. So discover phase, what we do, prepare phase, what we do, explore phase, what we do, realization phase, what we do, and deployment and run phases. Because earlier it was ASAP methodology, that is ECC. So now activate methodology for S4HANA. So let's see one. See, concept is what happened. Every phases there is a deliverables. Okay, this deliverable for functional consultant, and what is the deliverable for technical consultant, right? So these two deliverable based on the consultant, right? Based on the MMSD, FIPP, QM, PMCS. So that is one deliverable. Same deliverables will be applicable because all are functional consultant. But technical, that is a different. Maybe they have 100 RISE objects. So there is a high priority, low priority, medium priority RISE will be there. So that is different kind of deliverables for technical consultant. Okay, so now there is a discover phase. Okay, what is discover phase? So now you will be working in the first phase. What we will do once you join the project, first you will get the questionnaire. We will give you the scope document. Okay, so what we will do, first we will give you the scope doc. What is scope document? The scope document which contains around 100 pages document. The scope document which contains about 100 plus pages document. You have to go through about the client, what is the business process, and what is the roles and responsibility, what they are manufacturing, how many manufacturing unit they have. All the business process will be there. Whether there is a construction division, what are all the business process, mechanical division, what are all the business process, and the hotel management, what are all the process, catering division, what are all the business process, fabrication, manufacturing, what are all the business process. Everything you have to go through based on the scope document. So here, the scope document is nothing but a Bible for you. Okay, so then based on that, you have to give a workshop. Okay, based on that, you have to give a workshop about the scope document. So anybody have any doubt? What is a scope document? What does it contain? So why scope document? The scope document is required. So with the reference to scope document only, we are going to implement the SAP, or without scope document, can we implement SAP S4HANA? Any questions like that?
So it is provided by the client, right?
Yeah, exactly. Client will provide their scope document because they have their own prepared as-is document, right? The scope document and as-is document almost same.
But we can modify, like if client has certain scope fixed, we can make changes in that, like as we have
See,
to.
scope, no, so modify means, for example, they have a 10 process, the 10 process they will tell you. Maybe
Okay.
adding or adding a new project also based on the business requirement in SAP, we can tell them, okay, these cases we can go SAP, we have one more process are there. You can utilize the process, you can add the process also.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so next there is a preparation phase. Okay, preparation phase, what happened? So here mainly you already discussed about the client and everything. Now BPML, that is the project organization structure. There is a finalization. So client team, who is the suppose once you guys are joined, okay, in MM side your name will be, they will tell that okay, MM Mr. Raj is joined and SD Mr. Kamal is joined. So they will introduce to the client. So that is also will be happening. Suppose once you guys are joined, suppose the project there are 25 members joined for the project. So MM 5 members, SD 5 members, FICO 5 members. So we have to introduce to the client. Okay, because client also should aware of you. Okay, MM side, he is the person is working on that. Tomorrow if there is any meeting, so both of them has to be merged. Correct. So that is the reason actually. So we have a project organization structure. Client side, who is the delivery manager, who is the project manager, who is the PMO, who is the manager, SD manager, FI manager, like that. First, same thing. Our consultant side also, who is the delivery manager, who is the project manager, who is the MM lead or solution architect. Everything will be introduced that. So now third, kickoff meeting. So kickoff meeting, almost same. So as I told you, so that is the kickoff meeting. So once kickoff meeting started, the project will be starting. Okay. So next there is a BPML, business process mapping list. Business process mapping list is nothing but the list of business process. Okay. For example, you are a MM consultant. MM consultant, what are all the process? They have a stock material purchase. The stock material purchase will be local, stock material purchase from import also. So there are two different process. So then there is a consignment purchase, consumable purchase. Then there is a cost center purchase from plant maintenance order, cost center purchase from plant project, system, cost center purchase from cost center, like that. Stock in intra-company stock transfer, inter-company stock transfer, all the business process will be, you have to list out. The same approach for SD module, FI module, PP module also. You have to prepare the BPML. BPML you understood right now. So scope document will have all the business process. Based on that, we are going to identify. See, in MM there are 25 business process. Example, we cannot use all the 25 process. Why? Because based on the scope client, Rizayat or whatever the client scope document, so they are going to what do you call? They are going to only the applicable business process only we are going to convert into BPML. So anybody have any doubt? Scope document, BPML documents, how you are going to relate? Any doubts? Okay. Yeah. So yeah. Anybody?
No, no, sir.
Okay. So now scope document, there are roughly the process will be raw. But we are converting into BPML. It looks like okay, what are the standard process are there that we are going to identifying based on the module wise. Okay, based on the module wise. So this is the preparation phase. So now explore phase, we received the document, scope document. We are go through that. We give a presentation also to the customer, make sure that the process are correct. Then next preparation phase, we are going to we are going to the project organization structure, finalization, kickoff meeting with the client and implementation company, both are merging, and have a meeting also, offshore or on-site meeting will be there. Then we have a BPML finalization. Okay. Okay, next we have a explore phase. Okay, explore phase, what we are going to do here is now the actual process starting is happening. Suppose you are working in a client location. Client location, what will happen? So they will say that daily there is a workshop. Workshop is nothing but suppose based on the BPML, based on the scope document, we identified that it's a 15 process. These 15 process, we have to put it in the PPT document. We have to give a presentation to the customer. That is called fit to standard workshop. So anyone can tell what is fit to standard workshop? Fit to standard workshop. Anyone can explain what you understood?
Means giving the brief to client what we have understand from their blueprint and process, like how it will work on.
Yeah. See, fit to standard is nothing but Scope document converted into BPML. So BPML, there are 15 process. In that, all 15 process, 15 PPT document has to be prepared. This PPT document which contained about business process, which contained about the business process flow diagram and everything. So this we have to give a presentation to the customer. Clear?
Yes.
Okay. So next there is a gap analysis. So that is what we discussed about the cutover activity. I mean, we discussed about the rise up object. Most of them are aware of rise up object. So every project there is a form. Suppose you are creating the purchase order, they have to take the printout. Suppose you are creating the sales order, you have to take the printout. Suppose you are a PP consultant, you have to take the production order also. For how we can able to print these forms. How we can able to print these forms. So for that, we are going to FWRICEF, right? So F is like a forms. It's nothing but smart form. SAP script also we call it as a forms only. So now you should have experience also how you can able to design the functional specification for purchase order, goods receipt, goods issue, return delivery, or invoice. So these kind of transaction we have to develop the functional specification for the forms, and this form has to be developed by technical team. So after that, these forms will be confirmed by the end user. So the client side, the manager will be there, they will confirm that. So once they confirm, then only we can able to move for another things. So the rise up object is another 50, as I told you, 50% of exposure for rise up only. As I told you, you have experienced consultant. So 50% from rise up objects. So how you can learn rise up objects? So because we are expecting minimum 30 rise up object, you have to do that. How maybe 4 to 5 forms and 4 to 5 workflow object and report C and I for interfaces, C for conversion. So suppose you have 30 object rise up object. If you prepare the functional specification, right? If you prepare the functional specification given to the technical team, then you are a minimum 4+ years of experience consultant. Clear? So if you are not eligible to design the functional specification, your 50 marks, it will be go out of 100. 50 marks will be go out for experience point of view. So that is the reason I'm telling you, once you join for the implementation project for the rise point of view, WRICEF, everything is different tool. You have to understand what is the tool, how the purchase, the smart forms tool is working, how the report tool is working, how the that workflow tool is working, how that enhancement. I think everyone heard about enhancement, but how you can able to prepare the functional specification for enhancement, how you are understanding the business process. Yeah, clear? So the rise up object. Yeah, please.
Yeah, exactly, means we have to design the template in rise up object, like how it is.
See template, yeah. So there is a smart form. So smart form, there is a template, right? There is a header, there is a window, there is a logo will be there, address of the company, then there is a vendor address, then PO details, then for example serial number, name, material, quantity, unit of measurement, discount, subtotal. These are all the kind of template will be there. So that template, as a consultant, you have to design it. So for that, we will support you. So how you can able to prepare the forms? Suppose your module 4 to 5 forms are there, 5 functional specification with layout. With layout, we have to design that. Okay. So next one, we go for the, after rise up list, we are going for the BBP. So business blueprint. So this business blueprint, for all the 50, based on the BPML only again, right? So again, I'm telling you, so we have a scope document converted into BPML. So based on the BPML, we are creating BBP. Okay. So 15 BBP document has to be created. We call it as a BPD document. So okay, BPD means individual process one document. So that you have to prepare it. Okay. So BPD document has to be created. So So this BPD document also, there are how we have to prepare it. For example, the subject line, then we have to prepare what is the business process flow diagram, as is process, to be process, and integrations, and what are the gaps actually, forms, reports, interfaces, enhancement, what is the changes in the process. So like that, the template we have. So based on that, you have to, maybe in MO module, five people are there, maybe five RISE object will be five BPD document will be assigned. Okay, suppose you are a SD consultant, you are the only person. So then for all the 15 process document, you have to deliver it. Okay, so what here is the concept is the BPD document is more important. If you want to say someone, yes, I have experience in SAP, you should have the business blueprint or business process document. Exposure should be there. So that is what we are mentioning, that business blueprint and KDS. KDS is what actually? So KDS stands for key data structure. For example, you are designing the org structure. So how many company code, what is the codifications, or how many, what is the plant and purchase organization, sales organization, and customer master, customer customer BB group, vendor account group, and material type, material number ranges, and what is the account category groups. And so like that, everywhere all the module there is a key data structure. So that key data structure along with BPD we have to design it, right? So KDS is nothing but the configuration document. Okay, configuration document, what is the number ranges for PR, RFQ, quotation, comparison, purchase order, sales order, production order, that number ranges, document type, everything you have to design in the, so that during once you design, get the approval from the client, then you can able to configure it. So next, there is a data migration approach and strategy. So already we have discussed about data migration strategy. This is nothing but every module there is a huge records. Customer is huge, vendor is huge, material is huge, maybe invoice will be there, opening balance will be there. So these are all we have to discuss actually. So that the discussion will be there in the project. Then roles and authorization. What is roles and authorization? So now you are MM consultant, or FP consultant or FI consultant. You have to prepare the roles. For example, let's say the department manager, let's say requisitioner who creating the purchase requisition. So in the organization there are 25 people. They are creating the purchase requisition. Okay, these 25 persons we called as a one department, that is a requisition department. So this requisition department, we will create one role, and this role will be assigned to all the 25 team members. So they have access for only creating the purchase requisition. Clear? Same thing like a department manager approving the purchase requisition, and we have a purchaser who creating the purchase order, RFQ quotation, and contract scheduling agreement. So this is a purchaser role type. So role means the group of transactions, Fiori apps will be assigned, and this role name will be assigned to the relevant person. You got it, right?
It is a kind of release strategy.
Not a release strategy. See, you have a name, okay, S4 HANA account. Now your account, I will assign the role. In SU01, there is an option to assign the role. You will assign it, then you will have access. Only those particular Fiori apps you will have the access.
So basically, this is for SAP basis person, right?
Yeah, this is the basis. This is anyone can assign, even, but okay. Actual role will be the basis and security. They will take care. Our roles is nothing, but we will design it. Okay, this role 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 apps has to be there. That's it. Then rest of things they will take care.
Okay, got it.
Okay, so data migration approach, then authorization rules also we have seen that. So this is, see, everything as a deliverable document. Whatever I'm talking here, explore deliverable, fit to standard is a deliverable, and gap analysis like RISE object is a deliverable. That is a very big, huge deliverable. How many workflow, how many reports, interfaces, conversion, enhancement, forms, everything has to be listed out in the based on the workshop you discussed from the client. So based on that, we are going to be list out the RISE objects. So next, data migration approach. Approach means what? So how many materials are there? They will tell, sir, 50,000 materials are there. Vendor, there are 10,000 vendors are there. Customer, 5,000. So this discussion we have to plan. So what tool will be using? Are we going to use for any SAP, BAPI? Are we going to use any standard migration cockpit template? So these kind of discussions will be happen during the data migration approach and strategy. Okay, so next there is a realization phase. Okay,
Excuse
what is
me.
realization phase? So realization phase, there is a
Hello.
configuration. Yeah.
Sir, a small I previously have said about the business blueprint, right?
Hmm.
Is the template same for all the associations or it will be differed, sir?
All the
Is it same for all the companies, the template, standard template, or it will be differed?
see template means yeah, definitely template will be same, content will be different.
Okay, sir.
Template, yeah, template I told you as is. What is the as is process? What is the to be process? What is the to be process flow diagram? So I told this template will be the same, but inside the template as is process will be different, and SAP to be process will be different. Process flow diagram will be different. Correct?
Yeah, that is based on their business.
Yeah. So it will not be same for all the process. Okay, but content will be same, but sorry, template will be same, content will be different. Okay,
Okay.
so next there is a realization phase. Okay, realization phase. Now you are jumping into the configuration. Already you done the BPD document and you have a KDS also. Now based on that you are start creating the configurations. In the development server, we know development we have two three different server. So golden development, golden development, ABAP, technical and functional. So this we are I have to do the configuration in the golden development functional consultant server. We used to do the configurations. So once you've done all the configuration based on the KDS, then we have to start execute the unit testing, right? So we have to prepare the unit testing, then we have to prepare the integration testing, then you have to prepare the user acceptance testing. What is unit testing? So unit testing is nothing but individual module consultant will perform. Okay, which server? In development server, there is a testing server is there. There you have to do all the kind of testing. Okay, next, what is the integration testing? Integration testing will be done by cross module consultant. Okay, what is cross module? MMSDFI or MMSDPP or EWM So like that, the process, the integration process, what based on the process, what all the modules are involving, we are going to execute the test scripts. Okay, we are going to first prepare the test script in Excel sheet. Based on that, we are going to execute the business process with all the module consultant. So this is called integration testing. So definitely, because these are all very much required when we are executing the process with all modules. You are executing the process in our server. It's a really great exposure, so that you will have a confidence also. You can tell the interviewer also, yes, I was involved in the configuration phase. I was involved in the show and tell session. I was involved in the cutover activities, unit testing, integration testing, and user acceptance testing. Okay, what is user acceptance testing? End user will perform the server, so he will perform the testing. So you provided already the roles and authorization, everything you created, we will assign to the quality server. We will give the quality server to the end user. End user will perform. He will test it all the process. So that is called end user acceptance testing. Okay, so here, once the user acceptance testing, everything done, now the realization phase is completed. So configuration, already we discussed about the configuration. So now the realization phase, we are focusedly configuration. We are focusing on the UT, SIT, UAT. This is more important. Okay, unit testing is nothing but based on the BPML. Again, you have to go back, scope document, then convert it into BPML. So the BPML is the list of process. Based on the BPML, we are going to do all the testing, unit testing, and based on that, we are going to testing as the integration testing also. UAT will be performed by end user. Okay, so next we are going to see the deployment phase. Okay, deployment phase, as a consultant, what is my role is nothing but as a cutover activity. Okay, so as already we have discussed, already we have discussed about the cutover activities, right? RISE object, right? So how many conversion? Now this is only for conversion. RISE C stands for conversion. Conversion is nothing but uploading the data. So what kind of data we are going to upload? Suppose you are from SD module, customer master and customer info record, open sales order and open open sales order, then contract also. So sales contract also. These are all the data you have to upload it. If you are a FICO consultant, you have a vendor master, we have a customer master, and we have asset master, we have a bank master, we have asset opening balance, vendor opening balance, customer opening balance, bank opening balance. So these kind of data you have to upload it. Okay, so this is called the cutover activities. Cutover activities like, first you have to upload the data in, pre-production server. Then next you have to upload into the production server. So all the any module from SAP, you have to involve in the cutover act. They will ask you, are you involved in the cutover activities? Could you tell me how many days you taken for cutover activities to upload all the master? These are all interview questions. So during the implementation project, so you are going to be work maybe this kind of deliverable, this kind of exposure you never get anywhere. Here in the project you will get this exposure also. This will really helpful for the interview point of view also. So that will make sure that you are a real experienced consultant. Okay. So next we have a run phase. The run phase is nothing but resolve the, go live. Go live activities will be started. Now every department, they will execute the business process, and now the resolving the day-to-day tickets, high level, medium level, all the issues will be there. Maybe they have 1 month support, 3 month support will be there. Based on that, we are going to be the run phases will be there. So now the consultant role will be, most of the case what happen once the run phase is completed. So then they will, suppose AMS support, they will go for different company. So different company will involve to get the AMS supports. So like that, will be there. But as an implementation project, so what are all the deliverables we do? So that I have explained here. And yeah, so till now I think I just complete that. In between, yeah, let me finish. So next, the Mara technologies, what they are, everything I explained already. What the benefits you are going to do, that is the rise up object point of view, right? Functional specification, forms, reports, enhancement, interfaces, conversion, workflow. So these are all the new words. Actually, you might not aware of that. Some of them they might not aware of that. But these are all the functional specification we have to prepare it. Everything as a RISE object, okay, technical objects. A technical consultant is required to develop these kind of objects. For that, functional consultant has to give the input. It's nothing but a functional specifications. So after the project, what will happen? You have a support tickets, we have a Jira tools we are providing, and you are getting this, green field, and brownfield implementation project, even support rollout project also. So as I told you, once you completed this implementation project, you have 4 different type of project you can update in your CV. Because if you are updated 4 different projects, then your salary package will be high. You will be getting more calls. Well, that is a main important. So I should get the calls, I should clear the technical round interview, as well as I need good salary also. I need minimum 12 lakhs or 15 lakhs or 18 lakhs, whatever you want. So end of the day, how you are practicing, right? So without practicing, you cannot expect. But as I told you, the people as a fresher getting 12 lakhs and all, it's a day-to-day, full time they will do the practices. So the same practices you also has to do that. Right, as I told you, there are 2 things. One is complete end-to-end implementation project. Another one is rise up objects. Rise up object 50%. There are 30 rise up object. You have to do that. If you do 30 rise up object, I'm telling you, I'm frankly telling you that 100% your profile will shortlisted for 4 years exposure. Definitely your salary package about minimum 12 to 18 10 to 12 lakhs. Definitely you can get it. So you can make yourself as a 4 years of experience, 60 days duration. So everything. So the project duration is 60 days, but 4 years is not applicable for everyone. Somebody told us that I cannot put 4 years. I can put some 2 projects. Somebody will say I will put 3 projects. Somebody will say 4 projects. But the concept is once you attended the training, you can put 4 projects in your profile. You are eligible. Okay. So next. I think we are moving for that end of the demo session. So now the cost they are booking for this implementation project is for 35,000. So they are giving the offer for 27,000. Okay, so why I'm telling 27,000? It's a very small amount actually, but we have a consultant, we have a project manager, PMO, we have a delivery project manager, delivery manager. So these many people they are working for you. So for that they are charging this amount is very low. Because why very low? Because people who are already completed SAP Global Certification 3.75 lakhs they are paid. They are also joining every batch. The certified people they are joining in our project, and they are telling that sir we paid 3.75, and we can pay 75,000 more than that I can pay here. I mean, the same amount I can pay here also. So, but the way you guys are teaching, it is amazing. Here, all the module consultant are there, and even we have a unit testing, integration testing, user acceptance testing, and even cutover activities, uploading the master data, and even functional specification and legacy data migration, everything. The implementation project, what they do, complete exposure you are giving to us. So definitely, we can pay, because I know 100% I will get the job. Most of the people, they are very quickly there, before attending the completing the project also, they will get the job. So which means, so that much opportunities are there for 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, I mean, the project exposure, I'm telling. Whether you are putting 2 years, doesn't matter. But how many project you are putting, at least minimum one project equal to 1 year or 9 months maximum. So like that you can plan. So then you can definitely, your profile will be shortlisted for the experience point of view, right? And experience point of view, your profile will be shortlisted. So now the price they have fixed for 27,000 with the offer. So initial amount is 35,000. So 8,000 they are giving offer for that. So 27,000. So just be in touch with Kalpita and the team. So maybe they will definitely they can help you regarding the the discount point of view. And the batch is starting November batch starting 12th 12th November. The batch is starting. And batch time morning 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. and evening batch is 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. So there are two different batches, morning and evening. So if you want to interested for that, so you can you can contact Srikanth, and you can contact yeah. So then you can connect with our team also, right? Yeah, this is that's it my side actually. So most of them have completed the demo session. If you have any questions, we have another 10 minutes, we can discuss on that. So just ask one by one. So what is your query? So whether if I completed this course, what benefits I will get it? So whether I can get that, can I get any get a jobs, or what exposure I will get it? So you are telling something new. These are all we are never heard anywhere. But you are telling about RISE, you are telling about cutover activities, you are telling about uploading master data, so you are telling about cutover like these are all whatever questions you observed, you just ask me now. And regarding your job, your placement point of view, and anything also you can discuss now. Yeah, please, one by one.
Sir, actually, while uploading the data, how do we access it, sir?
While uploading the data,
that master data and the transaction data.
Okay.
Do we have that full access in that Fiori?
Yeah, Fiori we have. No, that is what the migration cockpit. So migration cockpit, there is a Fiori apps. So you have to download the template, then fill the data, then you have to upload it.
And also in the Jira tool, you have set about the Jira tool, right, for the support one?
Yeah, that is for support project purpose. Yeah.
Would we work on it, sir? Directly on the app?
Yeah, I think 1 month it will work. Another 1 month means then we have to do another registration, another mail ID. So 30 days they have given trial actually.
Okay, sir. And the support tickets also in the real-time ones, what we have that support tickets, we'll get that in this.
Yeah. We will assign almost 30 or 50 support tickets, and you have to work and you have to prepare the document. You have to attach the document and keep this document also will helpful for your interview also.
And also that while we transporting the TRs like that, we'll have the 2 clients, right?
Yeah, so that is case, and here we have only one server, so we don't have any kind of transport option. But in the commercial, yes, we have 3 clients: development to quality, so then development to production. So we used to transport the request like that.
Okay, then just we'll get the knowledge of that, but we don't have a hands-on on that.
Yeah, hands-on, because we need 3 server, right? We are charging just for 27,000. So server cost itself, it's more than 50,000. So they cannot offer, multiple server. But you will get, we'll have a document and we'll help you. We will, guide you. So what is the step-by-step process we have to do, that you will get the document.
Okay, sir. And also the implementation end-to-end will perform it by our hands-on during the sessions.
Yeah, end-to-end.
Actually, by learning in your sessions, we can do it by hands-on, like from the starting the end-to-end.
Yeah, definitely. See, because this project is, initially I told you there is a scope document. So from the scope only the project is starting. So from the scope, we are going to prepare the BPML. From the BPML, we are preparing the BPD. So based on the BPD configurations, based on the BPD, we are going to do the testing, everything, right? So this is completely, it's a fresh, it's a, we are not joining in between. As a fresh project from top to bottom, from level 1 to till 20. As I told you, there is almost 21 plus deliverables you will be doing in the project.
Okay, we do
Anybody
it
else?
by our
Yeah,
hands also.
right, yeah. So anybody else, you have any questions? So maybe we don't have much time. If you have any questions, Santosh Sharma, Purushottam Sharma, any questions?
No, sir. Actually, I just want to have a link like the uh, implementation project which you are going to talk. If the basic, like, I'm just going through this YouTube, like, this pricing models and all. So, is it right time to take it implementation, or like, I'll go for more practice for before that, and I'll go
See
for
here, one
implementation.
more thing here. Once you join for the project, they are giving, the configuration training touch up also they are giving. You don't need to worry about
Okay.
that. Okay, that configuration training touch up they will be assigned, and daily, till project, maybe pre-project, for example, project is starting November 10th, and before that, if you join 1 week before you join, then they will give you the training, touch up training. Okay, that touch up means you should know at least basic things. But wherever you are stuck up, wherever they will help you also. Configuration point of view, there is a consultant will be there. They will help you daily, whatever time you are available, they will help you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Anybody else? Ruchita, you can ask any questions because this is for your
Sir,
place.
I want to ask, like, after doing this project, like implementation, rollout, and everything,
Yeah.
how will be the placement process? Like, how will it
See, placement process, SAP, if I pay 4 lakhs, nobody's placing me. SAP itself, they couldn't place you. Problem is
be?
what happened, openings fresher level, they are not going to get it. But that is the reason we are telling that we are putting 3 to 4 project in your profile. Okay, and you have to work this next 2 months. You have to work as a consultant. Minimum 4 to 8 hours you have to work it. If you are not working, if you are working 4 to 8 hours, 100% your profile will be changed into 4 years exposure consultant. If 4 years exposure consultant, if you are uploading in the job site, you have every week or every day you will get minimum 3 to 5 calls. Will be getting that. Okay, so whether I'm placing you or not placing you, this is a fact actually. So once you updated all the profile, whatever project I'm suggesting you to update in your CV and posting in a job site, you will have daily 3 to 5 calls, damn sure. So definitely after that, the same exposure only you are expecting, right? The interview point of view, they will ask you, tell me about your what is Activate methodology, what are the deliverables you have done in that all the 21 deliverables you have to talk. You understood, right?
Okay.
So that is what on these all 21 deliverables you have to exposure already experienced in the project. You have to tell the cutover activities, you tell the PPD, you tell that what are the workshop, all the workshop, and BPD, KDS, BPML, cutover activities, testing, integration testing, user acceptance testing. So all you have to tell. These are all the phases. These are all the roles I performed in the implementation project. So they will ask you how many material master you uploaded, how many vendor master you have uploaded. These are all cutover activities. Cutover activities means uploading master data or transaction data.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Yeah. So I think I done. So if it's still anybody have any questions, please connect Srikanth or please connect Kalpita also. Okay. Thank you so much.